The next question comes from Matt Chandler. It says, Coach, during the off season, what would you consider the most important points of emphasis for a 12-year-old pitcher? Is it core strength training or bullpen work or both or neither? And thank you for taking my question. The first thing in the off season is to develop the priority in the off season is develop a good pattern of throwing, meaning that first of all we have a good deceleration. That's the most important. That's step one, because if we don't decelerate well, then there's always going to be that stress to the arm, and as Mike Marshall says, we can only accelerate the arm as efficiently as we can decelerate it. So we want to really decelerate, and we want to have a good pattern of deceleration. That's first. The second thing is really develop a really good pattern, pattern of connection from weight-bearing heel plant to release. That's the second phase. And we really want to have a good pattern where we are connected. We're not disconnected as we start to rotate. And so connection becomes a real goal for us. And of course, core strength fits in there because that's one way we can really help stay connected. However, you can have great core strength, and if you have a bad pattern, it won't matter. So the pattern supersedes core strength. Well, that's the number one thing we're trying to develop. And third is a good pattern of connection from the top of the lift into heel plant. We're going to really try to stay connected, excuse me, from the lift into heel plant. So we got three phases. First is decel. Second phase is heel plant to release, and the third one is from the top of the lift into foot plant. Those three things, and it's in opposite order. Decel 1, the connection at heel plant 2, and then the third is from leg lift into heel plant. Those three. So in essence, if I'm going to put all of it together, the goal for us in the off season is really being connected. And of course, core strength has its help in that. But the number one thing in the off season is develop a really solid pattern that will carry us through the year. So building a very efficient pattern, movement pattern, is goal number one.